Hi my friends, and welcome to episode 22 of a Rimworld of Magic. I'm Icon, and we've recovered. We have Gale, the psionic in our prison, who's going to be recruited today, I can feel it. And we've found Combaro in a settlement a few towns away, who's magically gifted an arcane conduit, and also a tough and abrasive person. Well, the abrasive thing is not that cool, but everything else about this guy is pretty cool. What I don't like so much right now is my severe lack of guns, but I think that's something we can change in the near future. I should have bought a gun for this fellow. So I also feel like it's about time to finally set up some things like machining tables. I haven't done so yet, but this colony here is suffering from a constant and severe lack of steel anyways. Don't know. We use that stuff quite quickly, and this spot here is not exactly having the a vast amount of mountains. The biggest issue about getting steel from outside sources is always steel is very heavy. And due to that, it's not that easy to haul it somewhere. But judging from the amount of animals that I'm trying to recruit here, we might be having a good chance of just going to a tile next door and mine there a bit. It's always an option. Okay, but for today I need a gun for Combaro, and I need to fetch some steel somehow. And this is obviously the only and last way to fetch myself some steel, so let's do that. Iron ore is not exactly what I would want to. Oh, there's still the ancient danger we could take. With my options available, this shouldn't be too much of a problem, to be quite honest. I'd really love to have some kind of weapon though for this young man. Alright, so Dennis is going to be the miner. That's okay for me. Also, I just noticed we should improve the power cord here. So, well, why? That warm outside, or did I have a temporary break? And why is this kitchen so insanely warm? The stove does produce heat. I wasn't aware of that. Or is it the grill? Whatever might be the case, we need a overwall venting system here, because the heat of the kitchen is oh my god. The heat of the kitchen is destroying the freezing qualities of my freezer, if I understand that correctly. Dang. So, Dennis, please. Don't work without pillars. Well, now it doesn't matter too much anymore, but I get a bad feeling about this if we don't have some sort of stability here. I think now it doesn't matter anymore, if I understand it right, but I feel better with it. These collapsed rocks are absolutely deadly. So yeah, my meat is rotting away in the storage. Well, it's not that terrible. I mean, yeah, it's really just the issue with the kitchen growing too warm. It's not that terrible because I have so much food. Can deal with that loss without any problems. Speaking about which, I think it's time to do more caravaneering. The Asinum people. Is there a restock, or did we already use the restock? We pretty much already used that. Township at this stream is the place to go. We're waiting a day, and then I'm going to send one more caravan over there, because it's probably the best way of fetching a good gun for Combaro. And after this, I want to save up some money and send it back to the Asinum people. After they have restocked, of course. Because the restocks there seem to me to be worth they seem to be worth the travel. Stumbling over my own words. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Okay, so Dennis, do you have food on you? Silly boy. Now, what he's trying to do is one of the worst things Rimworld colonists keep doing, and he's pretty hungry, and he's going to a far-off work site, and he would basically take 2 swings at the mountain and then go home. That would be all he'd do. I've watched my people several times with behaviors like these, and it's no thanks. It's just a no thanks. And apart from that, I want him to definitely dig at the iron ore seam, because I don't need the machinery that badly right now. I mean, sure, we need some components, but there are other things which I personally consider very, very important, and that's steel, among other things. Alright. Dennis is not that good at mining yet, but he's certainly gonna get there. So let's check out Yana's skill portfolio. So what can I upgrade here? I guess, oh, duration and damage. Cost. Radius. That's sick. Let's start with the damage, of course. So, and monitor Dennis's needs. Oh, what got we? Oh boy, we're researching Devil Strand. Neat. That's I really keep being surprised how well the things are fitting into the actual theme of the series. It's baffling me. Like, we're researching things that are actually perfect for the theme. So I want to have the Devil's Strand on this field, because Devil's Strand is best grown on year-round patches, in my opinion. Fertile patches on year-round tiles. There we go. So it's time to let Dennis take a break from his shift, but he's working on his own volition like that. But as usual, please haul something back home, friends. It's never a bad thing to haul something back home. Ah, silly me. I forgot about the workshop. Dang. I don't feel very super focused today, okay? I woke up and I felt pretty terrible, and I might be getting a bit ill. But the good thing about my life is I'm never too ill for gaming. Basically, whenever I was ill in my life, gaming actually helped me to get better again, because most of the time it's just a wonderful way to distract yourself from feeling bad. That's at least how it works for me. But there's a slight chance of killing myself more often. But that's not so much of a problem. There's one thing. Since these jobs are solely assigned to CrafterBot, there's no reason at all to limit the radius of these jobs at all. Because CrafterBot has no problem with traveling enormously long commutes. He'll also never be grumpy about that, so win-win. Alrighty. So I'm destroying a lot of these strawberry plants before they're ready for harvest, but I don't care about that. And it's time to form a caravan to meet the people over there at Heliestio. So What was that again? Dennis was quite good with social things. No. We had Lindsay quite... No. So I'm going to send Dennis and Combaro. It's going to be exactly the combo of guys which we are able to use. Okay. Dear Caravan Monitor, can I use you again? Okay. There were suddenly very weird things happening, and I get the slight impression that there's something bad with the database of my mod composition here, because usually these lags during the Caravan screen are something I don't have in any other safe game, so I'm a little bit anxious about something working not as intended, but that's something I can work with. Gonna keep the flak jacket though, and they're going to travel a full day though. Anyways, sending Combaro away is not terrible at all for me, because Combaro is that one person which I need a gun for, so I don't mind. Alright, let's do a few things I didn't do for quite some time. And that's, for example, bringing Lindsay up to the Emu and hunt it. Because I realized lately that it's cool that I have such a crazy fighter like Eric, but I'm not feeling well with everybody relying so heavily on one person. So we're going to facilitate the other marksmen a little bit more, and this also gets me a lot of new leathers. It's a win-win for me. Apart from that, Eric will hopefully tame away on these beasties quite soon. So basically I want to use Eric's workforce a little bit more for the taming of these animals, and a little bit less for combat. So, oh, he's actually hauling that stuff. Me happy. Wonderful. So let's bring Yana and Lindsay to another hunt. I want those rhinos. And if anything goes bad, my Bright Mage can just teleport them away. That's a pretty cool thing, gotta say. So Yana's gun is that low range. Okay. So I noticed that Lindsay's gun is a quite good thing to fire on high ranges. I think if I remember it correctly, her weapon is the double shot variant of the bolt action rifle. Can't remember that closely though anymore. So that's that. Bang bang. The major interest here is just to make a little bit of better marksman out of them, because I really don't feel too safe with the situation here anymore. So could let Lindsay do the shooting here. She's the worst learner from both marksmen, so because Yana loves shooting. There we go. Was quite scary for a moment, to be quite honest. I wasn't sure if they were able to outrun that thing, but obviously yes. Okay. Neat. 2 new rhinoses for the freezer. Awesome. And lots of rhino leather to work with too. Because as of lately, I feel like I want to go crazy with these clothing things. Oh, there's one thing that I want to do. Pretty sure. There were a few new items introduced in the patches, and due to that, I have to re-enable all the disabled things for the anything current clothing tab. Wizard hat. So what's that? carrying capacity plus, drug cooking speed plus, drug synthesis plus. Well, let's make one wizard hat for Yana. I think that's something she definitely should have. But don't I have some more impressive material for that? Cloth seems so meek, you know? Black insect chitin, that's at least something a little bit more impressive. Wolf skin, wildebeest skin. Sold off all the dragon leather, silly me. Well, let's make it out of insect chitin. So, using some of that magicite too. Here we go. First mage's hat. I want it on her. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have a black hat on a bright mage though. Gotta work on that. She deserves some thrumbo fur, don't you think? So... Mad dromedary. Okay. So... Well, I don't want to leave that to my turrets. Because honestly, that's just such a waste of items. With items, I mean steel. And due to my new installations, these broad shield packs or configurations, these broad shield packs are now part of the equipment there. So there we go. That's Dad. So I didn't want my turrets to shoot at the dromedary. Waste of resources. Apart from the fact that I don't have too many turrets to begin with. Yikes. But, well, it's not that problematic. So, how's Gale? 1.9 left. Yes! That's exactly what I want to see. I'm so curious to see what the powers of a psionic are. But it's going to be super overpowered as usual. So what do we have here? Arsoning's Sad Drifters. 3 Desperate Refugees. Banished due to moral disagreements. Well, they are just nice people, and nice people gonna be nice people, gonna stay nice people, you know? So let's get this started. They might be also traitors trying to kill us, but they're welcome to try. Oh, I see DOS is, no. Thought it was a magic symbol there. So, pair of pants is enough for DOS, I see. Peg leg, phantom pain. And entering my place to start out with a food binge. Now that's how you make a good first impression, hey? I don't want these people on crafting duty at all. Construction should be quite handy. Cleaning is quite good. Arsony is also a good miner. That's something I really want to make use of. Handling, also pretty neat. And Bean is going to be on hauling duty, so Eric has to do that a little less often. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Quite happy to have a second constructor here, and most importantly, another miner. That's also so handy. Because we're having a severe lack of people at this place. I mean, 5 people are a quite good start to from now on, but this place is way bigger than 5 people can handle right now. Alright, so you guys have restocked. Neat. Rottweilers. Tempted. But only tempted. I'm going to keep the dromedaries as my pack animals because they're just so good at what they do. Alright, Side Trainer, Berserk, we're not using that. Skill Trainer, Crafting. I'll keep an eye out for that. A Zeus Hammer. possibly gonna buy that. A Thrombo Saber. Those are new. Ability cooldown minus 10%. Haste on hit, whatever haste is. So 15 and 17 damage. I guess the cooldown between the strikes is very low. Alright, first off, let's sell our goods. Hauler station. They're selling a hauler. That's mine. Awesome. Gunlink. Targeted computer. It's a piece of headgear. Neat. Those are new as well. So, I'm already out of money. Combat style. Death Knight. Thanks, but no thanks. Dragon's Blood. Sure sounds fancy, but no thanks. Why is my kangaroo so bad? It's only worth 97 bucks. Dromedary's worth more money? I'm confused. But I'm also very happy because a hauler robot. I was traveling far and wide for new robots. Now we just get one handed over just like that. I'm happy, super happy. And to celebrate this, let's make some clothing for our vagabonds. They are even allowed to take it, keep it, and use it for free. Oh my god. Voice, what's going on with you? I am drinking enough before you ask. So I'm locking these jobs to Yana because I don't want an accidental crafter bot on my baby goat became target of Cerberus. Now that's not cool. I don't want Cerberus hunting my baby goats. Eric, I want you to stop Cerberus. I mean, that's oh, that's not our Cerberus. I see. That explains everything. I was like, I have educated my Cerberus better than that. So, is that the only Cerberus in this biome? Yes, it is. Oh, we have a sand squid. Now, that's a very, very exotic animal to begin with. So... those beasties are quite tough, considering how much damage Eric already pumped into that thing. So, alright, tanky dog. And that's what it is. Alrighty. So, it's time for Lindsay and Yana to go for another hunting tour. Just waiting for Lindsay to complete her work. So, I want Eric to patch up his Cerberus. Mostly because I'm feeling like he can use the training, you know. Oh, DOS is starting to be useful now. And just when I wanted to go for a little hunting trip, some tribes people decide to attack me. And they're not even coming from several flanks. Yeah, well. You poor guys. You poor guys. I'm going to use Yana and Lindsay here for some action. DOS has been calmed down successfully twice. It's just such a low amount of enemies. I would have expected them from several angles then. But off we go. Preemptive preparers are really, really not the smartest people with their attack. Because for some odd reason, they're not willing to engage on you in situations like these. They're just going back and forth and get shot quite easily. Oh boy. I really start to like the marksman rifle more and more. I didn't like the weapon to begin with, but it seems to have a pretty neat hit ratio. So let's give this guy hell. Okay, that was... Should I have aimed a little bit behind him? Well, poor old grasshopper for sure is not going to enjoy this. So let's try that one more time. Or not. So... That's not a wise position here. Ah, we got that. So, grasshopper, are you gifted? No. Sad. How's your well-being, friends? Oh, quite good, actually. So, I'm really not afraid of somebody hurling some stones at me. He's having Garnet stones. He's literally throwing luxurious things at us. So, let's see. It's definitely hurting us. Getting bruises. Alright, let's call Eric. Eric, they're trying to attack us now. Would you kindly? What's this guy wielding? Nothing too special. Alright. So, we're going to just mass light skip over here. I love it. It's such a nice way to reposition yourself. Yes, it's absolutely overpowered. I don't care at all. Having so much fun with these, and the only thing I like to say about these things is the enemies get to use it as well. They might be not as smart as me about it, but they're still using it against me, and that is surely a very, very scary thing, you can believe me. So, Deer is not capable of anything either. Okay, so, yeah, whatever, I don't care. So, what's up with you fellas? You're going to die soon. Well, I don't feel like saving them anymore. That's maybe something where my good people have started to be a little bit less good about. But that's mainly because I feel like I wouldn't save them either. Especially since I always consider this hostile pirate faction as people which are just beyond diplomacy. Like, imagine tribal people who are just full of savagery and never go for diplomatic solutions, and there's just no way of getting things done friendly with these people, and that's how I imagine the savage tribes and the oh, we can't store the Cerberus, interesting, and the other hostile outlanders. It's at least my personal roleplay explanation for these guys not saving them anymore, because we either try to recruit them or we just let them die if they can't escape. There's no particular reason of keeping them alive. I mean, I see, that's why the coyote is aiming for Arseny. So, Yana? Lindsay? We need this. Arseny is in trouble. This is so cool. I love it. Lindsay is sadly out of mana, so she won't be able to pull off that trick one more time, but it's still pretty cool as often as it works, you know. There we go. Let's take down the lion while we're at it. Ooh, I don't want to be that close. So Gale can finally be recruited. I really assumed that the actual recruitment process would not take that long to begin. Wow, that was spooky. Yana just thought, this is all too ugly. I'm going to just wander around. There's a lion right next to me. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm not worried at all. Well, let's get rid of the rest of the predators here. Lion pelt is also a very powerful and nice material to begin with. Alright friends, it's again time to say goodbye for today, sadly. It's already time flies with this playthrough. I can only say it like that. And thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying my time out here, and I'm starting to think about long-term goals to put this series to an end one day. So I'd be super happy if you guys would have some ideas where you would say that this series is finished. I personally want to achieve as a long-term goal that we're trying to have some dragons as pets. Not like pets, but like farm animals that are living with us here. That's my long-term goal for this series. But what do you have on your mind? I'd really love to know, because we're now Ascenent people. We're now in that long that it's really worth thinking about that. Oh man. Well, that's just like it is. We have to visit these people next time too. Alright friends, so I hope we're going to have some fun with the next episode too. Leave a like on this one if you want to support it. Leave a subscription on the channel and turn on the notifications if you want to stay notified with what's happening on my channel. Alternatively, if you don't want that, my Discord channel is featuring a release schedule list for all the things I produce, so you can take your information from there as well if you want to. But anyway, whatever you do or don't, just I hope you're having a great time, and I hope you're coming back for another episode. That's something I would really, really hope. Anyways, goodbye, and see you next time.